We're here with the pregame show, and the Nightwings having a great season so far. They are undefeated. Let's talk with the head coach. How's it going?
I feel like we're putting the ball in the hoop and doing it better than the other team there. That's the fundamentals.
You've been picking up some new exiles on your team.
Yeah, we found a couple of people living out in a swamp down there where everything just kind of made us want to die for a while. I don't know enough about the world to keep this bit going though, so all I can do is this weird voice and pretend to know about sports.
Oh yeah. We're from Minnesota now.
I was a reject from Bobby's World.
I watched Fargo, so that was recently. Not the TV show, the original movie.
The show's really good. The show is really good. It is not...
Is it still Coen Brothers?
No, it is.
Okay.
It is closer to like a fan production. But so basically, the showrunner went into the producer's office and was like, "Hey, I want to do a show about Fargo," and they were like, "I don't know, what do you like? That movie feels like it did itself pretty well." And he said, remember that scene with the really awkward, dorky Japanese guy?
Yes, that really stood out to me because it seemed like the only side plot. Well, it seemed like the only part of the plot that was unnecessary.
Yes.
Not that it wasn't interesting, but it was just it didn't feel like it had to be in the movie.
Exactly. And he says to the producers, he's like, that really awkward Japanese guy and how that had nothing to do with what else was going on? I'm going to do one of those per episode at least. And they were like, yeah, all right, let's do this. And so you've got... I've only seen the first 2 seasons. I hear 3 is really, really good, and 4 just finally got out there. I haven't watched 3 and 4 yet.
So it's been going for a while.
Yeah, it's like Venture Brothers and Rick and Morty and Community, where like toward the end they just had huge gaps of time. Like we'll get a season out when we have it. 1 and 2 are loosely related to each other, and even more loosely related to the movie. There is one minor plot point somewhere along the line, I won't tell you where for like spoilery reasons, but it doesn't matter too much, where someone finds a briefcase full of money buried in the snow.
Yes, of course.
And other than that, it's more of a tone. Although Martin Freeman plays a great William H. Macy-alike character in season 1. Season 1's fucking fantastic. I would watch it if you get a chance. They're really short, like 10 episode seasons. Really, really great cast, really good writing. And the newest season has Chris Rock as the lead. And
oh, cool.
That makes me happy because like I want to see Chris Rock as like doing more dramatic stuff, because I've been teased with Spiral for the last year and I can't have it yet. Okay, but we are here to play basketball.
You beat the Pyre Hearts pretty easily.
The Pyre Hearts were...
Worm Team.
Worm Team. Oh, right. Yes. Knights and forsooth. And Hedwyn's sick. That's right. Hedwyn was under the weather.
Saze.
Pyre.
Dekri parevas.
What happened to Hedwyn? Oh, okay. So he's just out of bed against doctor's recommendations.
Se prepara home.
Yeah, I've done that though. After my throat surgery, I didn't want to stay in the hospital any longer, and they were like, well, you can leave, I guess.
Senim. Temeravamta.
Cogria ramtas. Redem paritas. Raptavares.
Now, where's our destination?
Further north.
Oh. Ah. The Silver Star burns over the fissured lands of the Black Basin. To Magical Unicorn Town?
Cogere tamtas.
Autem taresa.
Quagrisarum.
Kilasi feret.
A tempest raging in the Sea of Solace, seemingly for all eternity. Oh boy. So we just get to go play basketball in the giant red spot on Jupiter.
Unceravare.
Autem tamili.
Iram popul.
Imbragadarum.
Kyria.
Nerunli riameta? Fire halashiase?
Sure. You two are pretty much my bench players right now, so you might as well, like, have each other. That's something.
Shella.
Hooray! Hopefulness.
You did give Zay the key mastery. Her jump, or oh no, you gave her snapcast. Okay.
Oh, right. I had to choose between which one would,
They're both excellent. It's your call on what you want, but both of them together are a pretty good combo.
I think this is why I wanted to work toward this. Because this is very good.
That seems really good.
Hey,
I don't
just
think I've ever taken the left tree.
run forever. For free. And without the charge up time. Yeah, alright. Nothing new in here. Northward. Well, I mean, here it seems like we might get something, and here is just because Tizo wants to. So might as well... Unless that would have given Tizo like a stat bonus in the next match. But we're here now.
Tutirate.
Resanta.
Orenta tabelarum.
Yeah, yes, you do. things. Search the things.
Santis. It's
Whoops.
Darn it, Rookie. So is this like FTL where it rolls a die and there's like a possible good outcome to that?
I feel like they're set, but I don't know for certain. No one's gonna fucking die like an FTL.
Well, my going back to the Banner Saga comparisons, like I tried to keep some money and ended up dropping, you know, Gunnulf off a fucking cliff, and I don't want that to happen.
Yes, money. That resource that is extremely important in the Banner Saga.
Well, I learned that was how I learned that. That happens fairly early on in the game. I didn't know.
Yes, it does.
It's
And
almost
you
like
get Red Gunnulf.
Oh, the drunk. I forget his name.
Sigbjorn.
Big Bjorn, yeah.
Oh, hi.
Welcome back.
Tirta.
What do you want, Worm?
Stutírate. Comrades.
But what about
You want a
your
Worm on your team?
Nim kara nam.
I mean, sure. I don't see the downside to having the Worm on my team.
Terre miraba.
I stopped serving them. I broke my oath. They suck. This oath, though, I will never break.
You can trust me.
Cesare Frantus. Certa Sara.
What? Yeah?
Sure. Tentatively agree to whatever he is asking so he can get on with it already. Is he coming back? Worms in water tend to not fare great, especially around fish.
These are sea worms.
Okay.
They're eels. Sea land eels.
Press B to snap to the end of his... Interesting. B is circle.
Circle. Alright, so here's your tutorial for Gilman.
Forbidden and just. Boing.
That's his attack.
So we get the enemy following us and then sneak attack.
Yeah. They've got to be in that path. Or you could do a circular movement.
Oh, because it creates like an area.
Yeah, it depends on where the enemy is. It can be hard to aim, but it's a pretty good ability. Also, it works if you just run up to somebody and you're really close to them and they don't have a big aura.
See, that seems like it would be most useful if I was holding the orb, but then I wouldn't be able to do it, so... Slither.
Notice how fast he is, though.
He's very fast on his own, and then...
Yeah,
But
he's
this is
faster than
really-
Rookie.
This is difficult to aim, though, with the Slither, so this is when... That's gonna be like, I need a straight shot to get that working. His jump covers a lot of ground, too. Where are the bubbles the foul spawn?
Yes. Yeah, if you want to get a sense for how big the zone is, well, you're about to have an opportunity to test it.
Worm fight.
There's a little thing where you can test your ability to banish smaller enemies.
But we don't really have any aura ahead of us. So if we try to go straight into a fight, we're gonna get got.
Usually, but if you slice, if you're really close to somebody and you slice, you'll still get them because of how big the burst is.
Nope.
Ah. Almost got there.
There is
That's alright, we don't get anything for getting all 8 of them.
a bit of a delay after you cut, so you want to keep that in mind.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you miss, you're leaving yourself open. But, I mean, he doesn't have to charge up.
That is handy. He would be a good match because he could work on defense and offense.
Yeah.
So him and Jody guarding the Pyre, and then Ruki or Tizo going forward, and then when one gets banished, Gil could take over, and very, very versatile. Shut eye. Just eye, not
Which is
shut
one eye.
eyes. So could you have just told him to go fuck himself and not brought him on the team?
Nah, he's required.
Oh, okay.
It's not like the Banner Saga. We have a set of people we're gonna get.
So I just got done on my own time playing a very bad FMV game.
Which one?
It's by Wales Interactive. It's fairly new. It's called The Infectious Madness of Dr. Decker.
Okay.
And it's very, very bad. But one of the things that really annoyed me was anytime you are given a choice, you either do the one thing and the character does the thing, or you do the other thing and the character says, nah, I'd rather do the first thing, so I'm going to do that anyway.
Oh, that's annoying.
Literally every single time. I played it a second time through for trophy nonsense, and I made sure to pick the opposite of what I did last time just to see what happens, and literally every time that's what happened.
Tam dire tamparas.
It's by the same company that did The Bunker and Late Shift.
Oh, I don't know any of those.
Oh, they're... Bunker and Late Shift are at least like choose your own adventure type games and much more, you know, straightforward. This has got a text parser. And
which means there's all sorts of ways you could not get with the way the game wants you to go.
Exactly. Like, and they don't really account for any of it. So, you know, you could talk to one person and be like, look at this photograph. And be like, what photograph? I haven't gotten a photograph. And then 3 conversations later, you find the person who gives you the photograph. It's like, oh, I guess I should have talked to her first. There's a lot of that. And for an investigation game, like, they don't account for a lot of really basic questions that are, like, the things that at least I thought were pretty, you know, like, straightforward. Like, oh, what were you doing the night of the murder? There's no answer for that a lot of the time.
Reviscabas.
Vestarum cobra.
Ire?
So these hover-overs don't seem to change as the game goes on.
They usually don't.
Animencaros.
Sa.
Amorihare.
Vara.
Let me tap into my inner Logan Cunningham and set the mood.
No, this is Darren Korb. The composer.
With sorrowful tears and filled the waters high. The misty morning over the brine belies a leaden sky. The stars all hide away from the chill until the evening rise.
What's up, worm friend?
Place where furnace got doom ship still resides. The Titan met her and on its prow.
I want this character to be in Silksong.
In death she leaves her stain on
He would fit in very well in a Hollow Knight situation.
As just a worm.
As just a worm who is also a knight errant. That would fit very well into Hollow Knight. Which is to say, there's a lot of that in Hollow Knight, just not necessarily worms. So he doesn't really... I wonder how he and Zay would get along if you put them in a room together.
Look, all I have is just blaspheming. It's the only fun thing to do in this orb.
Piss off Rookie. No, I'm good. So Zay seems to be in the minority as far as the gods are concerned, or the scribes, or the whatever you want to call them.
No, there's one for her too.
I mean, in that she seems to be the only one who is favorable towards them.
Oh yeah.
Everyone
But
else is
two of them were humans. It's worth noting.
Vado a andare.
Umbra deserta.
They do break up the two human classes. You do have nomads and you have savages. Yes,
Savages.
which one Zay is.
Savages being the more like devout, and nomads being the more, shall we say, agnostic.
Something else. Yeah.
Tereyameta.
Jay shall summon the Gnosis in order to fight her battles for her. See, I can't even make Xenosaga jokes anymore because they're literally just the Bible, but anime.
God, I hate those games. I hate them with a passion. They're so nothing. They're so fucking just boring to me.
I watched somebody playing one on stream the other day. I can't remember who, but they were doing a speed run. They got through all of episode 1 in like 5 hours.
The lack of music in that game kills me. It hurts me when I tried to play that game.
I tried to make sense of that game.
Restare taparum.
Oh, that's just
And
silly.
That
It's the Bible.
it's the Bible versus Carl Jung
Ceramiscus.
with Friedrich Nietzsche just kind of wanking over all of it. The High Wing remnants.
Revelate.
Did we didn't play Bird Team.
No, we did not.
Seems like Bird Team might have a bit of an unfair advantage.
Terem tave.
Man, you know,
All right, what do you want to do?
I keep leaning on this, but it seems like a permanent minor boost to everyone at once seems too good to pass up.
Okay.
I have done all of the quickness,
Yeah, you maxed out your quickness.
so I can either bigger field of damage or I'm getting dunked on a lot, so especially during those last couple games. Yeah, Scruff, it is absolutely not worth. Xenosaga is 3 giant chunks of your time you'll never get back. Xenogears I might give another shot someday.
Oh. It has a lot of problems.
I haven't played it since high school. My memories are slim.
It is a series of incidents.
On the one hand, I don't want to piss Jody off. On the other hand, though, like, So Tariq is one of the gods in human form or some shit. I'm fully convinced of that. So I feel like anything they say they can do, they can probably do.
Okay.
Maybe Tariq is the human form of Galathian, or whatever his name might have been. And
Golathanian?
Golathanian.
Wasn't that the dog? I think that was the cur. I don't remember. You'll have to look at your lore book.
Yeah, if Gaul was a cur, I missed that particular detail. They just happen to be the one who's writing all of the lore. And Jody is pissed off. Is Xenoblade related to Saga and Gear? I'm not sure.
No idea.
'Cause I know Xenosaga.
All I know is that it was another 50-hour RPG, and I am extremely picky about which ones of those that I play these days.
I never played Blade. Because Xeno, if you think about it in Star Wars terms, Xenosaga is like episode 4 or 5. Sorry, no, Gears is like episode 4 or 5. Saga is 1, 2, and 3. I don't know about Blade because I've never played it and have no context. It was one of those things that had like a very limited release and then became like an $80 collector's item, and I never bothered with it.
Gratham Sari.
Oh, there is Bird.
Pentasalutia.
They're having internal squabbles and don't have time for your shit. Damn! Okay.
Seems like maybe you should bench Jody.
Seems like maybe. She's already missing one from... Ah, damn it. Well... I think Jody
Sorry, let me rephrase that. Seems like you might want to bench Jody. Whether you do or not, I don't care.
I mean,
it's not like Jody gets banished a whole lot.
True. She's also been the only one who's gotten, like... I think she's been in every game so far. She's been my only consistent player.
Yeah.
And so she could probably afford to sit a game out, and given that amount of fucking hope she's lost at this point, if she goes... Not that she dies often, but, like... He is my last line of defense, and if she goes, I'm wide open. And if she goes now, I'm wide open forever. So there's no chance of coming back after that.
She also has less hope than every other character. Demons have the least hope.
What's up, Ron? I say again, I'm pretty sure you're just following us. Which is fine. I will keep taking your stuff. What do we got? You are very cheap.
White eyes.
White eyes. That's a pretty good one.
I'm thinking I give that Piezo and maybe even boost it a bit.
Yeah.
And he is just now the...
Now he's your defense.
He's the blade that cuts through the darkness.
Yeah, I don't know why that one trinket cost $200, to be honest. Sure, you can boost it up another 10 levels. Maybe get like 30%.
And I'm not really gaining money. Like, I was trying to save money for it, but I'm not getting money at enough of a rate for that to seem like it's going to happen anytime soon, so...
Mm-hmm.
When aura casting... mate.
Don't forget about your legendary talismans that you will be getting
That's
by doing
right.
side quests.
That's also fair.
And those are free.
Free is good.
But the presence one is a good idea.
Commence the right. It occurred to me, because Logan Cunningham's voice, which I guess is just the voice.
It's the voice. He does have a name, but we haven't learned it yet.
I was trying to think of what it was reminding me of.
Skeletor?
It's the... I've never really watched He-Man. Specifically, I was thinking, though, the... if you ever played Medieval, the PS1 game, there are these...
That's a game about a skeleton.
It is a game about a skeleton. The skeleton doesn't talk, but there are these, like, wall sconces that are your background narrator that basically mock you the entire game. It's a fun game. Fuck, now we're fighting Bird Team. So Jody specifically does not like the bird people.
The bird people have been at war with the Commonwealth for a while.
Will you join our team soon?
San segura estás. Nakim Tamir.
Serum Tavi.
Miricare amita.
Yeah, she seems fine. I don't know you. How am I don't know. You're fine. I'm gonna try to assume the best of people, I guess.
Vestalium.
Oh, she's gonna join us right the fuck now.
Right now.
All right. I thought
2 new characters.
I thought she was on the... I took that to mean, like, after this game, like, we're gonna play against her and then she'll come with, but okay.
Reader, I thought for sure the stars would have eluded you by now. Yet here you are, somehow, upon the nest of Trieste. And you've swelled the
We call
ranks
it
of your
Trinesta.
triumvirate not merely with another, but with 2. One from the Pyre heart, no less. And one who seeks the favor of the adversaries whom you'll imminently face. They are the essence. Winged terrors, as you soon shall see. Can your longing for freedom match their hatred for the vibrant country that was once your home?
I mean,
Okay.
I've been
This is kind of a
exiled.
tough matchup.
Oh, good. We've all been exiled. I don't really give a fuck about the Commonwealth, partly because I, the player, have never seen it, and the character is presumably not that, you know, happy with the people that kicked them out for being able to read.
Yeah, well, that's not all they did to you, but you'll get to that.
You might want to get that eye checked out. It seems really inflamed.
So Saint Trieste was was the bird scribe.
Yeah. So it seems every race had a member of the 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you can fly, that seems like you get a free pass for everything and anything.
You'll see how it works. They're not always flying. They're technically on the ground until they use the fly ability, like Tizo.
This knight is flattered that you have not eaten him, as is the tendency among your kind.
Yeah.
If it makes you feel better, Gil, I had no intention of eating you. Ever. Ever, ever.
Maybe the rest of your race. But you're one of the good ones, Gil.
I was going more toward you're gross, so the rest of the race is fine, and you're just particularly gross.
I don't like eel, so...
Yeah, nah, it's very chewy.
Yeah, it's not my thing.
But again, I mentioned this last time, not a big seafood person, in general.
No, I like shellfish, but...
You shall
Alright,
strive for freedom.
so there is one thing you do want to know about this map. That lava. If you land on that, you will be banished.
Can I run in? Like, if I run off the cliff?
I don't know. I would be pretty careful around there.
Let's avoid it, though. 5 hope. Yeah, nah, probably not.
They want you to... They're going to give you a tutorial for Pamitha, so they want you to pick her first. Everyone else is reluctant. Also, give her a talisman.
I don't know what she does. I don't know what would be good for her.
Quickness? Quickness would be good.
Sure, quickness is generally...
Also, you can level up that talisman now. You got all that stardust flying around.
Yeah, I want to hit her tutorial before I do. Interact or press Y to show your adversaries. What?
Yeah, you can look at the other team's roster.
Huh. I have not done this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it doesn't matter too much now, but later when they start getting masteries, you might want to take a look.
Okay, I'm just gonna bump through a team so I can do her tutorial first, and then I'll probably reset the match and go forward from a place of knowing what's going on. And if that sounds cheap, well, here I am.
You might have to use Pamitha here.
Oh, and if she's on the team, then Jody is just like, nah, fuck it.
Yup. Hates birds. That's fine, we weren't going to use her anyway.
Oh, that's his special, so I don't see.
Mm-hmm. And you can level that up.
And then I guess we'll just give... Now we'll give him this. Alright, so level up.
You got to level up a couple of times for it to... Yeah, there you go.
Alright, so 2 levels makes that presence bigger. not really getting my full 10 out of that, though, so leave that for a bit.
He's being chivalrous.
Oh, he won't play. All right, fine.
Tizo.
Oh yeah, that's a good aura.
Oh, well.
Hedwyn or Zay could be good.
Hedwyn would get a level up. Rookie would probably also get a level up.
Hedwyn could use some levels.
I don't really like him, but I don't know what he does, so I haven't really gotten a chance to see whether or not he's. I'll at least.
He's very
see,
standard.
Yeah, I want to see his mastery trees, if nothing else.
Edwin.
He's got a decent aura. He's got a medium like speed cast. The birds, they don't have well, you're about to learn what birds do. So
how do birds?
Reader, you put yourself amidst a feud between two sisters?
Flappy,
That
flappy,
seems
flappy, flappy.
entirely unwise.
so the flight's pretty fast.
Even for you. Tread lightly around that exiled Pamatha.
The dash
Her
knocks
kind's
people
all but
around,
forgotten Saint Triesta's grace.
including your teammates.
I guess I gotta test this out on my people, because I can't get over to them.
You gotta hold it down.
Oh.
And she's invincible when charging.
That is very handy.
And there's a super cast for it as well.
Which is, like, effectively a fuck you teleport.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That seems like having 3 of them coming at me is not gonna make for happy times. Ah, I got the ball.
Okay.
Too slow there, Pamatha.
Nope, nope. Ah.
Incoming.
Got it.
There you go. Watch out around, yeah. Watch out around the ledges.
Oh, right, they're fucking...
You gotta fly.
What?
Oh,
They're in the air.
Right.
Once they're in the air, you gotta knock them out of it by jumping or flying into them.
Thank you, Pam.
Yeah, just to, here's your tutorial for that as well.
Would have been useful a bit ago.
Get in there.
Pamatha has
There you
doused
go.
the flame.
Alright. 4 more
So, yeah.
of those and we're set.
Both pyres now
I'll say it
burn
like,
the same
honestly, one of my favorite teams, Pam and Tizo. They're both extremely dangerous. Yeah, and you just knock them into the lava too. Nice.
Why are you so slow?
Don't forget Hedwyn's jump.
No, 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 no.
Damn it, yourselves wide open.
What is with this slowdown
The
shit?
Nightwing's adversaries gained an edge.
The slowdown? Oh, that happens when... I don't know. Oh no, you could have zipped in there. Zip in there.
Ah,
Damn. Fortunately, the AI does not like this map either. They will banish themselves often. Nice.
Sinners!
Get in there.
The imp did it!
Coming back. Yeah, the slowdown happens when someone gets banished or someone gets knocked away.
Now then,
Get in there.
this!
You got this.
All right.
This is the path to glory.
Haha.
Nice.
Damn it.
Oh,
Amatha banished.
nice.
Oh jeez. Oh jeez.
That's fine. That's fine. Get in there quick.
The
Oh!
night wings.
All right. 3 seconds. Hang on.
For
Oh, good. Ah.
Oh, they hate this map so much. They're so bad at this map.
Oh my God. Twice.
spectacular.
Get in there.
Boom.
Onward thus to greater glory.
Yeah.
What?
If I
Oh
were that
no!
Rabbi
What
rather
happened?
angry.
Nice.
Eat it. I don't know why you didn't score, but I'm not going to complain.
They ran out of stamina.
What? Oh, you
Ah,
fucker.
shit. Wait, what?
What? What are you?
What are you doing? What are
All
you
right.
doing?
Okay.
Wait, careful. There you go.
Run, 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 run. Like an antelope.
Edwin doused the adversary's
All right,
flames.
that was a freebie right there.
I will not. Oh, good. Now they're going to go into pissy boss mode.
That was so confusing.
I'm here. Throw it away.
Throw it away. They were trying to style on us, and they paid for it. Well,
Wait, so we're going one-on-one now?
one-on-one match.
Oh,
Don't forget, you can't just run into her to banish her. You're gonna have to tackle.
What is
They've got the same
those
aura
two
size,
think they're
roughly.
doing? The rights are not the place to settle petty scores.
Yeah! She recovers very fast, though. Damn it, she got you.
Oh,
damn it. Oh,
'twas
hey-o.
dangerously close.
Ha.
There we go.
Oh,
Here's
she
your opportunity.
Boom.
There you go.
I'm pretty sure she just
you know
banished
who
herself to
prevailed?
quick warp back to the goal
Scribes
and cut me
themselves
off.
surely have
That
taken
could have
note.
been true. Yeah. That was a good match.
The right is complete.
The heart she pounds is in the throat.
Good. It should be like that every game. Oh, it's just a visual novel.
I like
Feel
visual
attention.
novels. I hate when people brush off. It's just a walking simulator. It's just a visual novel. I like those. Those are
I like them sometimes. It depends.
Yeah, I like good ones, but I like when things are good in general.
I like when things are good. I think there's a
Let
line
me
in
let me rephrase that. I like when things are good or they're really, really shitty.
yeah. Oh, that's understandable.
Sorry, what were you saying?
I think there was a line in like an H Bomber guy video where he's like, "I like when things are good." When it was about like dumb culture war bullshit, and whether something being good is an indicator of something else in culture or feminism at large. I think it's because it was a feminist movie. I can't remember exactly what that he was talking about.
That sounds like the kind of thing you'd say. Though.
But he was just like, I like when things are good. And I was like, yeah, I can agree with that. Real hot takes here on the Bomber Guys channel.
Or maybe he was just trying to get me into fucking Pathologic. Who knows?
I haven't watched that video. I watched an LP of that game, so or read an LP of it.
I have only watched that video, and I feel like that's gotten me about as much as I need to know about that game. I don't know if I'd ever want to like go through that firsthand.
Yeah. Okay, so Hedwyn, right?
More stamina.
Hedwyn has some interesting abilities that help the team.
And this is just passive.
Okay, Burning Resolve is pretty good. Recover 10 for every 20 you do.
Yeah, no, that's pretty good. This is very skill dependent.
I like Shoulder Smash.
That's not bad.
That would have helped you in that last matchup.
Yeah. Also pretty good. Also very good. And this is just passive. Like, you have him by the back row, and this is still affecting him.
I guess, well... May instantly return banished allies by moving to where they fell. So I guess it drops a sign, and you can just return them by getting there before the timer runs out.
Oh, sorry. I was referring to these two specifically.
Oh, yeah. Moon Formation seems really good. And so does Divine Retribution.
I do enjoy those. I do like that. And that.
The Master General reveals his stratagem. The
Tizo hits level 3.
Appears to have a certain depth of knowledge.
What do we got? Don't really give a shit about Implode.
Implode can be really useful, but you gotta use it right. Having him return real fast is pretty neat. Also, just having a bigger blast on it can be also may make it easier to use. I only say that because Moonsign is very... What's the one on the right? Moonsign? Yeah, that's a very strange one.
Yeah, Tizo... We'll go with that, if only that seems like a good way to get myself out of a fucked situation.
Mm-hmm.
I still have to figure out how to...
Until the next right.
I might actually do
a practice run.
Yeah, with him. Just to,
yeah, that's
just
a good idea.
Play around with
and
that.
Try out Gilman. So yeah, you got a lot of characters now.
So many that there's no way I could ever possibly focus on them all at once.
Yes, this is a game where you want to... I don't want to say choose favorites, but...
Okay, I think my team is going to be Tizo and Jody and Birdie.
And Bird, yeah.
No, Birdie.
Yeah, Bird's...
That
Wait,
gasoline
Birdie?
spit, you still can't beat it.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Someone hack that in for me. Like, oh no, the reader has been set on fire. That's not part of the rules. Oh, Ruki's got a crush. Inner Glory is just... Which one was Inner Glory again? I already forgot.
Inner Glory is the extra 10 glory for Tizo, which is like, whoa.
Yeah.
Ligaratus.
That's huge.
That is huge. I'm thinking about it more like if I can get a solid strategy going, then extra damage doesn't really matter so much, because that just means I have to, just do a couple more repetitions. But if it's a very tight game, then I guess having that, not having to do that would mean a lot.
Yes.
And a lot of these games have been very tight.
Yes, and that's good.
Consul simpletavas.
And we haven't even started in, what's it called? Nightwing mode? Like
True
European-
Nightwings mode. True
European
Nightwings is all games are final. Also, you know how you've played Bastion, right?
Yes.
You know how every Supergiant game has those difficulty modifiers?
Yes.
Well, this one has them too. They just haven't shown up yet, but they
Oh.
show up immediately in True Nightwings mode, and you have to pick several of them.
Oh, good.
Satempralis.
It's really hard. I played my last season on True Nightwings mode, and I barely made it. I barely made it to the end.
The Glade of Lu. I really like the way Supergiant handles difficulty in that modular.
Yes, it's very
gameplay
modular.
specific
You can
way.
take it's like a difficulty buffet. You can take what you want.
And I haven't I haven't gotten my hands on Hades yet, but roguelike with that kind of thing sounds very, very fun.
It's a very good roguelite.
Rogue Legacy had something very similar, and I enjoyed that game. Well, kind of similar in that all of your classes had, could come with specific downsides.
Yes. I wonder
But
if
they were-
Smite still has the world record for that game.
I don't know.
Inveremas.
He's really good at that game.
I did everything except for the Gaiden bosses. I couldn't beat them. They were hard.
Mhm.
No, I got one of them. I got the one that was essentially playing asteroids. The two splitty orbs.
I didn't actually play that game, so I don't know.
Oh, there are 4 main bosses, and then after you beat them, there are achievements for fighting supercharged versions of them that are much, much more difficult.
Ah. Are you gonna do a training match?
Yes. But
Okay,
first-
I'm gonna step out while you do that. I'll be right back.
Okay, I'm gonna play around with some worms and stuff.
Bastalantes? Dashan Boridas. Imprajetaste. Mote vrenitasta.
We are a very cynical people. And she just keeps her booze. Oh no, sorry. I was a bad roommate. The moonshine had my name clearly written on it.
Esta legaramis? De gritanares. Lis ramedaste. Pyre tabre melios.
I want this bottle.
Amiga.
I want the bottle.
Bevende dametas.
Infinite booze. I had a D&D character where I homebrewed an item like that once.
Instrusantis.
Egriata ligaratus.
Hmm. Okay. So, what we needed to play with Tizo's Implode ability, get some practice with that. And Gilman, and maybe put Cam back in there, because I still haven't quite gotten my head around her tackle. I don't know why I keep thinking I have got to find a mod that converts this to PlayStation buttons. That's got to be out there, right? What do we want to give? Maybe give him the reset, or hey, you know what? I doubt that'll work in an exhibition match, right? That would be very foolish if they let that work here. Oh no. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, okay, that is quick. Okay, so Gilman is really difficult to work offensively.
Okay.
I'm having a hard time using Gilman.
So that's an interesting thing they didn't actually show you.
What's that?
Gilman jumps when he throws the ball.
Oh, I can't use Implode when I have the ball.
Nope.
That is limited usefulness.
Purely defensive.
Yeah. So I'd only be able to use Implode really when I'm trying to
clear the field.
But the dash, I think, would be a simpler and safer way to do that. Although Gilman can just truck right along.
Gilman is extremely good for rushing right in.
Yeah.
Oh, that was nice. Very good. Gilman and Tizo, they don't do a lot of damage, but easily leapfrog between the two of them. That was good.
Why did you not go for the ball?
Yeah. Implode's great when the enemies bunch together. And you can just take out 2 of them at a time, or more, if you're really lucky.
Oh.
Oh, that was nice, but...
I thought I could get back to Tizo in time. Bye.
Yup. That's what the charge is good for, through tackle. Yeah, they had him right on the Pyre. That's kind of tricky. Ah!
Wee! Slither.
Slither is super dangerous for the enemy team. There you go.
Oh, I got a Tizo achievement. I got a Tizo Chivo.
A Tizo Chivo?
Tizo Chivo. I don't know what it was for, but I got it.
That seems like a pretty good team.
Yeah.
Just remember, you can't use Pam and Jody together, because they hate each other.
Yeah. Unless we can find a way to squash that beef.
Well, maybe in the future you'll have an opportunity.
Squash it.
Oh, the Master General is the human. He's the that's
Golgolanthanian.
Golgothanian.
I think we missed a couple of these, did we? Oh no, we read that one. So this one's new, I think. Yes. My emperor lay there, bleeding and alone, stranded in a bitter land beyond the river. With fleeting consciousness, he understood the folly of his quest and the folly of his rule over his country. Thus did he await the last embrace and know the name of the king. It was the imp Haub that nursed him back to health and warned him often of the dangers he would have to face. Many enemies of Myr would come in search for him, some under the employment by the rope collar, some longing openly for cold, uncomplicated vengeance. And I was one of them. I plunged into the river willingly. We needed to be sure that So the river is the downside.
The river is how you go to the downside.
Mm-hmm.
It's like some kind of... It's not a river you can swim up. It's like you can barely survive the journey down there.
So just to recap a little bit. Tholium Myr is the emperor of Thar, which I guess is the Commonwealth.
Yeah.
He was a greedy son of a bitch who wanted to be Alexander the Great and just conquer everything.
So they sent him into exile.
But, well, first this rope collar guy, like, whispered in his ear and told him about some, like, here's some stuff you can get over here, and tricked him, and then sent him into exile, yeah?
Oh, okay, yeah, that might be... yeah. But, so they sent a bunch of people to kill him, but they found that he was a different person in exile.
Yes, once they get... Yeah, they didn't believe they didn't trust that he would just die, so they went in to the downside to chase him down and finish the job. But then found, like, oh no, he's actually, like, changed his ways from being down here. And is maybe not such a prick anymore. Meanwhile, the rope collar is still in charge up top.
Yeah, they're still trying to kill him, so they're still sending people after him.
And they're sending... Are we the people? Every time we play the game, are we killing him a little bit more?
Wait. Oh, there's a new trinket in here. Look at the bottle on the right.
I did this while you were out.
The moonshine.
Yeah, Pamitha came up and she was like, hey.
Did she talk about it?
Yeah, it's like an infinite regenerating booze
It's
bottle.
infinite moonshine.
I want the booze, and the booze never stops.
I don't want infinite moonshine. I mean, you know what? If you're gonna have infinite booze, you would build a resistance to anything, so it might as well be fucking moonshine.
I mean, yeah, also, you know, it'll save you money so long as you know how to self-regulate. Ooh, the sulfur main. That sounds great. Fantastic.
Okay, off to the woods.
Smells like rotten eggs. I'm large and stubborn.
Sandalwood is somewhere in the woods.
Te faras.
And we still haven't...
We have a lot of questions for Sandalwood.
Yeah, like... I know very little about our criminal benefactor. Where's Mr. Kobayashi to try to tell us more? Like I'm getting a very, like, Kaiser Soze vibe off of Sandalwood.
Mm-hmm.
Pamitha can get a talisman there. Well, I mean, the talisman is what we would spend the money on, so might as well cut out the middleman.
I'm glad you picked this because I want to confirm if it's the same thing every time. And if it is, next time I play the game, I need to do this. Oh, by the way, they fuck up their wings before they send them into exile.
That's kind of awful.
Yeah. I mean, they can still glide, but they can't really fly. I think it's the same thing.
Idol.
No.
That's not bad, though.
Oh, it's good. Oh, it's absolutely good, yeah. So you could dash to the orb and then keep dashing.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Or you could just sell it. And that's one you don't need to upgrade either.
Yeah, I don't... There's no, He'd give it to Tizo, but then he would lose his giant aura that's really, you know, helping out. Rookie. Could be a good one for Rookie.
Could be, if you want to not have the legendary talisman.
Yeah, I feel like Rookie would do better as a rusher than a caster.
Yeah, true.
Emiscaraje.
Pistalium.
Da.
Temavrare.
Strale taligna.
Cogere tamtas.
Neither of these sound like great prospects.
Needles or large trees.
I mean, I don't want to go into somewhere called the Needle Field.
Well, it sounds like a great time.
Just take off your shoes and your socks and walk around on the carpet and make fists with your toes.
Sound videos.
Zay doesn't even wear shoes, I don't think.
Oh, even better. She's ready to McLean from the get-go. When are they going to turn Die Hard into a TV series? There have been a few of those lately where we're just going to make a series based off of a movie that is kind of just the retread of the movie, but you know, longer and more padded because we need to make a show out of it. Do that with Die Hard. Fuck it. I've never seen one of those that was good. Like, I tried watching fucking 12 Monkeys, and it was terrible.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Die Hard. I was like, I thought Die Hard was supposed to be pretty good.
Oh, I mean, like, a show adaptation like that.
Mm-hmm.
I love Die Hard, the movie. It's great.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
It's great. It's stupid. It's
like,
fun.
I know its reputation, and I know how he has to walk barefoot with glass.
It's just a dumb, fun romp. In fact, if nothing else, I would watch an episode of Bob's Burgers called Work Hard or Die Trying Girl, where they make a combination musical out of Die Hard and Working Girl.
I feel like I might have seen that episode.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, Bob's Burgers is pretty good.
Okay, well, looks like all we got is a couple of people's gut instincts. Go with Tizo. I ignored Tizo last time, and Jody got mad at me, so...
Vocations.
Sweet.
Ah.
Ooh.
Side quest. You want a demon challenge?
Let's challenge the demons. Or challenge for the demon.
Challenge for the demon. So... what are we gonna give her? More presence? More quickness?
She's got lots of presence. Maybe just try to beef her up a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Try to... yeah.
Just
Seems like a good idea.
Just a bit. Just organize.
Oh no. It's Resident Evil 4 all over again. I need to put all my grenades in the corner and all my ammo in the top right corner.
At least I have, like, so much less to deal with here, and I'm not trying to squeeze. No matter how many times I did it in RE4, I can never squeeze all my guns into a configuration I was fully happy with.
I don't have enough room for this egg!
Throw everything away, get the Chicago typewriter, win the game.
Oh, that's boring, though.
Yeah, but by the time you can do that, you've beaten the game so many
By the
fucking
time you can
times.
do that, you've had, like, a really good experience playing the game with the base weapons. And I find, like, very little... what's the word I'm looking for? Incentive to do that.
I did it once. I didn't get all the way through the game. I was basically curious, like, what would El Gigante say if I shot him in the face with the typewriter? And he said,
dies pretty
"Arg."
fast.
Yeah, he said arg and smash and died. That's all he said. Like, all right. God, I want something that gives me that feeling again, playing RE4 for the first time. The village is looking really good.
What's that?
Resident Evil 8.
Oh, okay. Oh, so they're starting to tease that.
They've been teasing it for a while. They put out a trailer at the Sony PS5 launch event, or reveal event, whatever, back in like September or
Yeah.
July, whenever the fuck that was. But it looks like it's gonna have Wendigos, and I am all in favor of Resident Evil, especially like RE7 brand Resident Evil, branching out into different shit.
RE7 was really good. Ah, bird team.
One demon against 3 birds.
Jump! Remember, the jump knocks enemies away and cancels their aura for a little bit.
I hit the wrong button and was out of stamina.
Still got time.
What?
This will give you some training with Jody.
Yeah, right. Using her offensively, I'm not used to that.
That's pretty smart, jumping to the other side of that wall.
Ah, fucker. Come back, come back, come back.
So they gotta score 5 times, you have to score 3 times.
4 times.
No, you do 30 damage.
Oh, they start at 70.
Yeah.
Damn it. Okay, well.
There you go. That's how you get in there. You can get close enough with Jody. Just jump.
Yeah, but her hope score means if I get taken out, like, that's that.
Yep. Gotta play very carefully. Yeah. Perfect.
Okay. This is it. Through the
This
wire.
is doable.
Ah. I hit her before she tackled, I say.
You got... Yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure how that was gonna resolve.
Skin of fucking teeth.
This challenge is tough, yeah. There's one that's way tougher, though.
I appreciate that these bonus challenges are not, like 45-minute time investments like in Bastion.
Yeah. Well, I like the bonus ones in Bastion, because they're mini-games.
Sure, but it did not feel good getting to round 10 and dying and having to start all the fucking over again.
Oh, you're talking about the endurance matches.
Yes.
Oh, I was talking about the challenges. Like the bow challenge and the gun challenge.
Oh, yeah, no, I was talking about the character-based ones, like going into the dreams and shit.
Yeah, the dreams. What do we got?
Casts her
Farther
aura-
and faster.
Yeah, okay.
That one's okay.
I'm not really much of a caster, I'm finding. I'm more of a tackler. Knock 'em the fuck downer.
Yeah, that works. Depends on how you spec Jody.
I just mean like in general.
I abuse the hell out of casting.
Tizo, happy. Ooh. Oh. So my gut impulse is don't sell this. It'll be more useful later.
That doesn't do anything.
It could trigger a trading quest that ends up getting me the Masamune sword.
Yes, you can trade it for $10.
Costa Viram.
Or I could give it to the little Goron to give to the medium Goron to give to the big.
$10. $10.
In this economy?
Gratinim.
Sunday at the Glade of Lewel. Tickets are just $10. $10.
Oh, right, and I get to do this too, which I'm gonna. Like, eventually I will run out of these things and have other stuff to do, but for now.
Well, it seems like we'll finish the first season today. That'll be cool.
I'm guessing there's 8 games to a season, each game being played under a different star.
You'll see. Things change up a bit. Right now we're on the road trip, the initial season.
Where we come together and learn how to be friends. No more sandalwood. What you got there, bud? I don't like the sound of that. Okay, sandalwood's a fucking treant. Oh, no. What the fuck are you? No,
He is a
man.
treant.
That's a treant. Just very paler and less barky than I would have thought.
Yeah, he's like an ash tree.
Kurashem.
You look like a Valprid.
Lerame tempus.
Simbaratas.
Iredet. Tashtaji ligaratus.
Alright, Sandalwood is the reincarnation of Solium Mur, and he and the Rope Binder are playing an eternal game of chess for the soul of mankind.
No, that's Killer 7.
Oh, fuck.
Kerea merastes.
We're being relieved as general manager.
Can I just fucking, like, end the game here?
Maybe.
Like, I'm going to push this button, not because it's what I want to do, but because I want to see what happens.
Saberas. Raqus Aramanta.
Libreta varojet. Serevare rames.
Okay. It would have been a little weird for that to just be your game over screen.
Yeah, no. Headwind speaks up for you.
Nimsai.
Because I do enjoy when they make stuff like that happen, but usually they make you work for it a little bit so you know what you're getting into.
Navis granitas.
Super Paper Mario, for instance.
Parostasare.
Yeah, where you could just die immediately in the game. Well, I guess all is lost when you don't answer the call to adventure.
Oh no! Hope you enjoy watching that intro again. Alright, so the owner is touring with the team now.
Now we have the team owner.
No pressure. Now we have to answer to shareholders and whatnot. The demon. Emperor Mur scarce. Oh, no, still Golgolanthian and Golothanian. I will never get that name right. Emperor Mur. Scarcely could I recognize him when at last I found him. A half-starved animal, horns sprouted from his head, a bestial mirror of his blackened reputation, and I, a man who conquered countries, feared my emperor then in such a way as I had never known. My charge had been to slay this man, but when I discovered him, he was already fighting for his life. The little imp Haub provided of little help against the Sisters of the Arch, whose entire lives were culminating in this instant. I was unable to watch. My heart ached with such pity for the man and for the love I felt for him when I had served him that I sprang to his defense. The Sisters of the Arch?
Might be talking about the birds.
Maybe.
I don't remember, but I think that's referring to birds.
Hey, bud. Oh, by the way,
This is his tour bus.
you've only been renting it.
Simdare tuves,
Lusham datiskem.
regum trageras.
See, this is the character I would expect Logan Cunningham to voice, but they're not speaking in words.
Let me see who voices this guy.
Sum taverias.
Cyrus Namadi.
Unfamiliar.
Baroshta.
Logan Cunningham voices The Voice, Lendl, Dalbert, and Bertrude.
I do not believe I have met those other three yet.
Histos.
No, we have. Lendl was the first guy we fought. Dalbert was the second. And Bertrude was the snake.
Oh, I do not remember them by name then.
Seprana dertus.
Oh, right. Lendl was the guy that was just like, I'm going to get you for that thing you did. And I'm just standing there
Yeah,
like,
and
"Who
we're
the
just
fuck
like,
are
what the
you?
fuck are you talking about?
I don't know you. We never met. Bud? Dick? All right. Time to go shopping.
Mo volupentify.
Lusheliamitas.
A final ditch effort.
Yeah, but taking up a third of my talismans for that seems a bit weighty.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we wouldn't have gotten there if I had had my talismans optimized better. Nope. Man, the voice alone makes me feel like Ron has got hidden cameras installed in my bathroom.
Don't forget to sell your $10.
But this is what's going to start the...
Free $10. You're not gonna do it, are you?
I'm going to hold on to that because there's going to be a moment when those $10 are going to make or break the game.
Sure.
And then we'll be happy we had it in tow. And now I'm going to spend the rest of the playtime trying to make that situation arise. Also, there's really not much here I want. That could be useful, but it's very expensive. That could be useful, but it's very expensive. Yeah, okay.
Malo, Melioshim faz.
All right. Tell me why I'm a piece of shit today, Logan.
Sacre ma spectacular.
Subscribe.
Magenta.
Oh, well, aren't you just the most fabulous?
Mountain levitas.
Never thought I would dig an electric harpsichord as much, but here we are.
Yeah, this is the high society team.
Oh, good. I hate them already. These are the rich kids from the private school.
Yeah, this is the bourgeois team.
This is the final boss.
By the way, don't trust him.
Really? He's got a fucking beauty mark. He's a tree. A goddamn Monroe mark.
He's probably like a woodpecker just ate part of his face.
Either that or he grabbed the woodpecker and drilled it in there to make it happen because he wanted the specific effect.
Yeah.
Juretem grata. Harobe mother luctis.
All right. Time to make the tree
Leaf.
Yeah.
That's what you were looking for.
Yeah.
Once again, the stars align themselves before you, reader. And here now at the Glade of Liu, I have to say, you've come so very far. But there are those, such as your adversaries called the Chastity, who have toiled for this too. They know that with their freedom comes great opportunity. It could be yours instead. Please show the Chastity that the Nightwings are superior.
Sarum gove ubitilium.
Put the mask back on, you damn fool. Remember, kids, don't say eat the rich unless you're actually going to eat the rich.
Okay, just out of curiosity, let's look at the other team. One sap, one bird, one nomad. Pretty diverse team they got here.
Yes. Not sure how the sap plays, but he's not very quick. He's closer to a demon than anything I've got so far, though with a better respawn time. Tizo might have a problem knocking him out, I would dare say.
Well, you can implode him.
Yeah, him I would probably need to cast.
His quickness is nothing, though.
Sure.
Alright.
Rookie is also on the verge of a level up. Jody, you're pretty far behind, but your head is just not.
Your head is in the. You can mouse over the bar to see. Okay, 1750 to the next rank.
Okay, we're getting like.
Yeah, we're pretty far away. Zay's almost up for promotion.
Yeah. I mean, we're definitely going to have to start building Buddy Boy here up because those passive abilities are just too good to not think about.
And Rookie's almost ready for a level up.
Don't
Shut up, Logan.
Fucking
choosing.
Rush me.
And there's Gilman.
Yeah. I don't have his stuff yet. He doesn't need to be quicker. really have a talisman that would pair well with Gilman right now.
Tizo.
Oh, damn it. I keep wanting to think Square takes the talismans off. That's not what it does.
Now let us begin.
Give Gilman that.
Gilman and Manley are voiced by the same person, Peter Canvas.
Sir Gilman. Glorious.
And yeah, she's pretty far from an upgrade. Yeah, all right.
Okay.
It is done.
So this is also your tutorial for saps. Only you're playing one, you're playing against one.
What the fuck? Well, that seems like he's cheating. Too many players on the field.
Manley and his offspring hold no small degree of influence within the Commonwealth, reader. Beware the adversary's aura, or be banished.
There you go. Too slow.
Pyre has been scaled.
Oh, I thought we were in a tutorial. Okay, fine, for real then.
Yes.
Oh, it didn't get you.
The flame has died a little. Your adversary Manley is comfortable in this suffocating.
Double jump. Double jump.
That's right, the double jump. I was like, Gilman Gilman can't make that jump, but it wasn't Gilman. It was Rookie.
Quit fucking with my field.
Yeah. Dunk on the boosh.
All right, yeah, having two little speedy pricks, and then damn it, not Hedwig, Headwind in the background to do some passive betterment. Yeah, I'm okay with that. That's not a bad way to go.
It's really to your benefit to play with as many different team configurations as you can.
Are we going? Ah!
Verily.
Because guess what? All of these characters are good. There's no bad characters in this game.
Well, there's Manley.
I mean on your team.
Why?
Also, we're getting real tight in here.
Yeah. I don't think Jody would have been able to fucking... Oh, you son of a bitch.
They stopped you. Okay, gotta play some defense. Oh!
My.
Nah, you're not gonna get him.
Anything, reader. Shame.
It's alright.
That's alright. You got enough of a lead, and now...
You got a lead. And now you dunk on them.
Sir Gilman plunges into the fire.
Power play. Yeah,
That's so funny.
Fucking
Everyone's flailing. You're like, everyone do the thing to handle a ground enemy, and they can't do it. That was awesome.
The Night Wings
Rookie
prevail.
with that luminous rock is fucking
Meanwhile,
unstoppable.
Their adversaries wallow
It's
in
pretty good.
defeat.
I run across half the field, pick up the rock by stamina
Thus
regens, and I
ends
just
this
jump the
night's
other half.
proceedings.
It's fucking red. Which means Rookie is going to die or turn evil. Oh, fuck, he's going to turn on me because I told him to shave his mustache.
Yes. You did that to him.
Oh, no, that put me on the bad ending path. Fuck. I still stand by what I said about mustaches. I wouldn't spit in your face on the off chance that you might like it. That's how much I loathe you.
Always is there greater knowledge to be gained.
Edwin gets a lot.
Man, alright. I instantly return banished allies. Move in where they fell. Well, I know I definitely want these two, right? So these are 2 points that are in the bag, and then we're gonna have to choose between that or that.
Mm-hmm. I like the left path. I'm the on the right side, the left path, and then that first one on the left branch is really good.
I feel like I would. My only hesitation about that is this only affects Headwind, whereas this could theoretically be a boon for everybody.
Yeah.
But for now, Moon Formation.
A flash of inspiration for next time.
And if I remember, doesn't Rookie have a triple jump on his path somewhere?
Yeah.
Like that? Although that would also be good. That would mean we would always have a team of 3 as long as we keep on Rookie.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, do I want that or the triple jump? I don't really like either of these two, is my problem here. So I'm probably going to go for the triple jump. And I don't really need Rookie to be much faster, but that chance at a 1 second turnaround is very attractive.
Honor, this Sir Gilman may yet learn something.
Alright, what's Gilman looking like? It's not a bad idea. I could buy time for the team to come back. Good in theory, but his slashback is really difficult to control. So I would have to get good at that. What are our end goals here? Same situation. I'd have to get good at using the slash. Oh man. That. So, does that give me the attack on both swings of the sword, as it were?
I want to say yes.
that would make slash work better for me. By, you know, healing the whiff window and doubling the attack. That's also not bad, though. That's incredibly good. I think I'm gonna go with 2 mid-tier abilities and not even bother with the 3rd tier.
Okay.
That is so fucking good. I can't say no. Just here, have a 3-second window to act with impunity. Okay then.
Once per game.
Once per round.
Okay.
That combined with Ruki's jump could very well turn them into the Dunk Brothers.
I think that also freezes you as well.
I would imagine. Okay,
It seems like a safety button.
I am assuming that freezes everyone but Gilman.
Yeah.
That would. Because if it freezes literally everyone, then all it does is give you a player, the player buys you some time to make a decision, I guess?
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm thinking it freezes the entire other team and both of the other members of your team. Is that anybody in chat know for sure?
It's a pause button, I think.
But you have escape. What does that mean?
Not sure. I don't know. I don't think I used it.
Well, it's going to be a minute before I can get it anyway, so I'll have time to look it up.
Oh, it's a pause button, but you can pause the game when you want. Yeah, I don't remember it being that great, actually.
Well... Either way, I'm going to get both of these.
The might of the sea sojourner.
I would think also, right, that yeah, Gilman can move. I will look it up.
Until the stars align.
Well, just glanced at Twitter really quick and ended up finding this whole thread that's been going on the last couple hours. Apparently, the woman from the big comfy couch is the reason we have all those weird dad rock names in Mega Man X5.
Yeah, someone mentioned that. someone in Ty's server mentioned that, and I thought that was funny.
And it's also
apparently X5 is a really fun game, and X6 is the one that really sucks.
Which was the one with the... I remember playing the X series up until there was one with like hostages and a meteorite and everything was on timers.
That's the 5th one. And yeah, you can, it's not that everything is on timers. It's that there are some random elements and, you know, I'm not actually the really qualified person to talk about X5. You would want to ask Ty about that.
Yeah. I remember I played it once.
Ty or Doc, because they both really like that game.
I remember I fucked around too long and all the hostages died and it didn't feel good and I never tried it again.
Yeah. I don't know if it's the game for me, but apparently it's a pretty fun game to play and that some people really like it.
I liked 1 through 4.
I didn't like 3 at all. 4 was pretty good. I thought 3 was kind of garbage, but that's, you know, that's just my opinion.
2 and 3 are kind of a blur for me. I played 1 as a kid and beat the hell out of it. 2, 3, and 4 I played in college, and 4 was so visually distinct that it stood
pretty
out.
good. I would say like I would say that probably 1 and 2 are very strong, and 3 is where they started to kind of go a bit wrong. And then 4 was a bit of a recovery.
And then they went all the way up to like 10 or something.
Yeah. Well, I played Mega Man 11 recently, and it was real good.
I haven't played.
But I like the
11.
classic games more. I'm more of a classic Mega Man person. That's my thing.
Regular Mega Man, I played up to 7.
You never played 8?
Is that the 3D one?
No. 8 is where is the PlayStation one where all the bosses have voice actors. And there's animated. There's a couple of animated cutscenes that are pretty laughable in terms of how bad the voice acting is.
Oh, is that where you get
that's
Dr.
Dr.
Light?
Wowie.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's that one. Did you play that one?
I didn't play it, but I've seen Dr. Light as Elmer Fudd jokes for a long time, and I just kind of assumed that there was an anime they were making fun of.
No, it's Mega Man 8. Mega Man 8. And X has not X, but Mega Man has this strange voice. Base, why must we fight? We are not enemies.
No, I didn't play that one. I skipped to Mega Man and Base.
That one's all right. I think people like that one.
I enjoyed that. I had it on my Game Boy, so I could play it like on the go. That was the advantage there.
Yeah.
And then 10, once that came out, and I never really got far into 10. It was very hard, and I couldn't.
10, I didn't play actually, but I liked 9 and I liked 11. I could tell you that much. So I think we could finish our first season and probably end there because we have a bit of pomp and circumstance and story to go through.
Okay. I could do with some more context because the lore is interesting, but it's very
vague.
Yeah, very ethereal. Like,
don't worry, that's why Volfred's here.
Good. Adequate? I fucking trounced those guys.
Yeah, you did. You did really well in that game. If you can mimic that for future games, you're in a good spot.
Vesaro. Inderetamtas.
The plan.
There's a plan?
Volfred keeps mentioning a plan.
I haven't been informed of a plan. I don't know what the plan is.
No, we haven't.
I would like to know the plan, please. I'm not one to trust the plan. I would like to have the plan explained to me, please. Thank you. Well, that is certainly...
It's time.
Solium.
The Golden Star. That's the big one.
Oh, all the stars are named after the scribes.
Yep.
I probably should have picked up on that sooner.
You know, I don't think I didn't actually notice that, but you're right. Melith, Orez, Yomer, Gull. Yeah, you're correct. They are named after the 8 scribes.
Haub.
Haub.
Haub. And then
Haub is the imp.
Then you've got these little...
lesser stars.
Yeah. Alright. Time for the big old motherfucker of a star.
The big game.
The one that, even though we have a perfect record so far, the rules will now suddenly change that if we lose this one, we've lost everything.
No, you can fail forward in the big game. You do not have to win the big game. You must only play the big game.
Yeah, that annoyance of mine usually works better the other way, where, like, sure, you've lost the last 8 games in a row, but if you win this last game, it counts for more points than the entire season combined.
Yes.
So what was the point of all those other games?
practice.
Dramatic
Getting your team
momentum.
together. Team camaraderie. There's many reasons.
The drama. Giving teammates opportunity to hook up and make things awkward and then have to reconcile.
Ne somta bere.
That's why Jody and Pam don't get along.
Yes. Nailed it. Definitely has nothing to do with
My boy.
A long-standing blood feud between two races. No.
I'm sorry, but I just really like that moment where Volfred speaks to you in his mind, and he speaks English to you.
Did I just talk over it?
Forbidden though the words may be.
Oh, wow.
Grande libro d'artes.
So, it's a bit understated, but it seems like people who are literate also possess some kind of ability.
I mean, I don't
So much
really-
that we can kind of reach into people's thoughts a little bit.
Yeah, so far we haven't been given much on what Sandalwood is capable of. But he sure does have presence.
Yeah, reading lets you mind read. You are a reader in more ways than one.
Aretos.
Plenty of time to tell you about the plan on the way. Have some moonshine and pass out.
I wonder if any of these other collectibles have.
Poke the drive-in a whole bunch.
You just fucking Pillsbury Doughboy him at rapid speed.
Do you pass out if you keep drinking the moonshine? I'm curious.
Okay. Strike.
That's a lot of moonshine.
I drank a lot. I vaguely remember from when I did read the Harry Potter books as a kid, though, the snitch, you don't necessarily win. It's just a shit ton of points. I remember having that problem when I saw the movie.
Yeah, you get a bunch of points and it ends the game. I remember that much.
You can theoretically get it when your opponent has such a lead that those points don't make up for it and you still lose. It would be disadvantageous to do that, but it could happen. At least they acknowledged it. I had other problems with those books that did not get acknowledged.
Yeah, you're telling me. Well, ask her what's
you up to?
there's a good reason to there's a story reason to keep asking her what's on her mind.
Well, the fact that you can only do it sometimes makes me think that there's a finite amount of responses, and you know, we're not going to get caught in those loops.
I don't think you'll miss any, but I mean, it's good to check now and again. Also, how long has she been there?
Fucking forever.
Close.
I mean, there's not really walls you can make marks on, is there?
Maybe.
No. I know that hurts Ruki's ears. I don't want to do that.
Well, there's another reason why it bothers him, and I don't think we saw it. I really like the wagon. It's really good.
Clickables, they're fun. The Penny Arcade RPG had a bunch of clickable shit in your home office. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that game was pretty okay. I kind of hate those guys. I'm not gonna lie, but they made a decent game. I
have not read the comic in a very long time. I don't really know what they've been up to since the incident.
I don't even know like what people refer to as the incident. It's just a history of being belligerent and shitty to people that I don't support.
From what I understand, that was one of them more so than the other, but either way, they haven't really been an active thing in my life that I've had to care about since.
Yeah, me neither.
A decade
I haven't
ago.
thought about them in a long time.
But
that game was okay.
Yeah, I had fun with it. They made two different
They made two sequels, didn't they?
Well, there were supposed to be 4 games all said and done, and then Hothead, the studio they were working with, folded. And so then the third and fourth game got done by, they were drastically overhauled. They were done by the Breath of Death 7 people.
Oh, they're competent. They make competent RPGs. I played Cthulhu Saves the World.
Yeah, and they were fun. The fourth one turns into a little too much into Pokemon for my taste, but other than that,
Cthulhu Saves the World was a pretty decent indie RPG. It didn't blow my mind, but I remember it enough. I had a talking sword as a party member.
Breath of Death 7 is fun. You've got a very excitable party member who thinks the best of you and interprets everything you do as the glorious hero of the land. The problem is
they might be reusing their tropes a bit because that's in Cthulhu Saves the World.
Oh, maybe it was Cthulhu. But you can't talk, so she's constantly like talking you up, and you just got to sit there and seethe about it.
Zeboid Games, that's the group. Yeah, thank you, Carrot.
Zeboid, yeah, that's it. Rain Slick Precipice of Darkness Part 3 is really good, and Part 4 is, it's fine.
Okay. So they stuck the landing more or less.
Yeah.
I like when things are good. I don't really wish failure on people, even though I don't like them. Typically.
With some exceptions.
But now we climb.
Oh, damn it. Alright, fuck. Okay, so give the robot the rock and let the divorced couple lead the way, and Shaman can...
No, everybody dies.
Everybody dies. No, fuck it. Everyone dies.
I had to think about what you were referencing for a bit. All right. Volfred's about to spill it.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Cease the frivolities. Time to pay attention.
Quare verebralias.
Oh, man. Let's see. Let me examine my inner demons. If I had to pick one of these sentiments, I would probably go with that one.
Veredicet.
I think that's exactly what he says.
So, to get real for a second, like, me as a person, I am dreadfully terrified of my own mortality, and it keeps me awake at night sometimes. And so if I were to have to choose as me, that would be the thing I would like to shed as much as possible. And that is my justification for why I chose what I chose.
All right. I think it also like encapsulates it's the broadest answer that makes the most sense as well for me. That's why I think I picked that one as well. But it's not like any of those answers are wrong. Because if you asked all of your exiles, they would say different things on that list.
Yeah, in that regard, I do appreciate them going the Fire Emblem-y character outside of the game kind of approach to give me that space to, also
consider what it means to you.
Yeah, exactly. And not necessarily having to speak for another character who has their own thing going on.
Na libra desertus. Ma libra naron saroshe.
Yeah, that's his answer.
Prelusei travestarum. Keresam sublaritas.
Somebody's raped open. We're gonna reign in hell rather than serve in heaven.
Ederandas vare. Ramsetam librage.
So I made the Gods Will Be Watching analogy a minute ago, but this seems a slightly happier version of some of Deconstruct Team's nihilisms.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe not more hopeful, rather, than happier is probably a better...
Sefranum Santegrasse. Argederes Splaren.
Reberam dave.
Sirimdari. Presevare gares. Tentasce baromet.
You want to do a revolution?
Iradet. Quare veribralias?
I want to make a stupid John Lennon joke, but I forgot the words.
Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry. We all want to change the world.
That's it. That's...
Fare Taurus.
So we're all going to escape. And then once we're back in the Commonwealth, we're all gonna overthrow.
Organize a revolt.
Okay. I am very curious how to organize a revolt through 3-on-3 basketball games, but we'll find a way.
Well, he says he already has agents.
I mean, it's not impossible for the game to change up its mechanics, but that seems like a really drastic shift.
This is the main story beat of the game.
So all of the lore we've been absorbing this entire time comes to, like, yeah, these people might be real, but if they are, they're kind of fucks, maybe.
Well, I think it's more like this. They embody a certain sense of morality and strive for justice, and they have a certain way of life that the Commonwealth has forgotten, and we're gonna teach it to them again.
Yeah, but even
through revolution.
Valfrid just said a little bit ago, like, regardless of their virtues, they've clearly, like, they're either dead or not interested in helping out, so either way, it doesn't matter. Fuck them.
True.
And that kind of seems to be the more, as I was mentioning earlier when we were talking about Gilman, like, that seems to be the more common mode of thought. Zay is apparently the only one we've met so far who thinks otherwise.
Who really believes in them as people.
Yeah.
Or as gods. She's the most reverent of them, for sure. But anyway.
Either way.
We gotta get ready for the big game.
Ooh.
Oh, shit. Side quest.
Hey, buddy. What you...
Is this the tough one? No, this is not the toughest one. It's Tizo. You should have no trouble with this.
Probably not.
Sorry if I jinxed you there, but
will this be my first loss?
I mean, maybe. But you can retry these scribe trials as much as you want. Yeah, an extra 4 presents on Tizo is no joke. Did I mention that I have a plush of Tizo?
You did. You said
did.
you gave it away to a friend of yours as a gift.
Yeah, I ordered 2, but they only sent me 1, and I never heard back from them.
Oh no.
I guess they were having trouble with their online thing. It only cost me $5 because they were having a super sale. A super Black Friday sale. Yeah, I like that. Hello, I'm Headwind from Sports. Have you considered that maybe Empire bad?
Yeah, but, like, there's precedent for that in the real world. Like, Colin Kaepernick, anyone?
I know. It's exactly. This game also has a bit to say of, like, for sports as ritual.
Yeah?
Nope. Nope.
Got dunked. Oh.
You will be punished if you screw up in this trial. So 3 savages, three Zays you're fighting here.
Ah, you motherfucker. 2, 1.
Very fast.
Damn it.
Ah, it's on the other side.
Fuck.
Get right in there.
Alright. What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Oh, I thought you had it there.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
They're not gonna let you fly that easily. Okay, there you go. There you go.
Oh, alright.
You gotta score 4 times.
Oh, you fucker.
They have to score 5. This one's tricky, not gonna lie. 3 Zays is not easy, because Zay is actually extremely dangerous. I don't know if you've really learned to appreciate how dangerous she is yet.
No, I haven't really used her much.
You will, don't worry. You will.
No, son of a bitch. It's fine, it's fine. I can recover. No, I can't. Mother,
Nah,
fuck,
they
that's fast.
passed it to the one that had they passed it to the one that had stamina. That was really smart of them. If that one person who didn't have the stamina kept it, you would have had plenty of time. There you go. There you go.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Do it. Oh, get in there! Yeah! Excellent.
Skin of fucking teeth. Can we change the Nightwings to the skin of teeths?
The skin of teeth, yeah, maybe. I got some good news for you.
Am I gonna get a really, 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 really good thing?
This may be one of the most broken things in the game.
Yay! What do we got? What do we got? Gimme, gimme, gimme.
Doesn't seem that great? Level it up a little bit.
That couple of levels and it sounds like I double my zips.
Yes. You want more zips? You want more flight? Tizo intensifies. There's a really good emote on I think it's on SA, but it's also I've seen it on Discord of remember the annoying dog from Undertale?
Yeah.
Where it's just flipping directions, just dog. It's called dog-sighted. But I can imagine like a vibrating Tizo would also be really good.
Apparently, the Switch version of Undertale has like a whole bonus level in it based on...
Has a whole bonus boss, yeah.
Yeah, based on the Mew Mew anime thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you have to fight Mew Mew Kissy Cutie or something.
I'm curious.
I don't know how to get it. I don't have the Switch version, so I don't know how to get it.
As long as I don't have to go through the fucking genocide road again, I would be willing to give that a shot.
Mm-hmm.
Chantage, amitas.
What? I suppose that would explain why Sandalwood isn't on the other side organizing the revolution firsthand.
Yeah, he can't.
You literally cannot.
Take a look. It's in a book, and now you're going to sports jail. Sports managers cannot be eligible for enlightenment.
This is where, if I were a good sportser, I would name a very famous manager who was foolish and a subject of mockery.
I'm digging in my brain right now. Red Holzman, the only guy who led the Knicks to victory. The only time the Knicks won the fucking championship.
Let's see, I got Joe Paterno, but I don't know anything about him other than people from Penn State.
Scandal.
Oh, yeah, there was that, wasn't there?
Yeah, there was that.
I forgot about that.
We're not a Joe Paterno.
I just went to I knew a lot of people who went to Penn State and really fucking dug Penn State for some damn reason. I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't give a shit about college sports. I don't give a shit about most sports. I just can't find a team that I like give a shit about. That's my problem. It's not the rules or the game. It's like I don't have any reason to root for a team.
was in a comic book store a couple of months ago when we had like this fleeting window of like, oh, maybe going outside's okay. Did not last long.
Yeah.
But I was in this comic book store and I started up a conversation with the guy behind the cash register because he was talking about something. He was from Texas, something barbecue, and and so I was with something. I'm from Philly, something cheesesteaks, and immediately his first thought was like, "Oh, you an Eagles fan? I know they exist. I've been to a game. My uncle took me when I was a kid. It wasn't my thing, but, you know, I got to hang out with my uncle and eat hot dogs."
Right.
Is Supergiant taking bug reports?
Why? What's happening?
I'm noticing the that's fucking bullshit response is missing from my list here.
Well, it's say nothing. Because you want to know my thoughts, you know where to find them. In my brain, reader.
In my brain and up your ass.
Gewahretes Dekaren.
It's just he wants you to know if you're going to be the team's general manager, don't expect to go free.
Yeah. I stole that joke from Ross.
You got to be in it for the love of the game, which in terms of Pyre, I am all for. This is my favorite sport.
I stole that joke from Ross Scott, but to be fair, it's a pretty good joke.
Which one? I didn't hear it.
Oh, the bug report.
Oh, okay. But the mountain.
To the mountain, yes. Ascend.
Like I said, we've got a lot. They're like kind of they backload the plot in the first season so that you understand the stakes of everything, you know.
And then we can just get straight to the juicy sports ball.
I think we still got a bit of traveling to do.
Oh, right.
We got to discuss the plan.
That was the optional dialogue. Which is interesting because that seems pretty crucial to the story.
All right, what about the bad news, though?
Tevaram.
Vistare daste.
Umre libraritum.
Chebrale servas.
Yeah, and that was dumb, Hedwin. You didn't know the stakes.
Look at you making promises that you don't know.
Making promises in systems you can't comprehend. All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to the mountain.
Okay. Do you think Supergiant Games might have some socialist leanings?
I think so. About as much as a Deconstruct team, I would say. We'll pass through Scribes Gate.
Would you call Deconstruct team socialists or like anarcho-punks?
Yeah, that too. Look, when you get into the nitty-gritty of labels and stuff, I tend to lose my way pretty quickly.
Sure.
But I'd say they're probably pretty leftist in their ideals. Maybe not in the games that they produced, but I bet they are pretty left-leaning.
I mean, here we just went from like, you know, vague, fantastical mystery shit, and in the last half hour or so, like, oh, this is a parable for our modern times and society's flaws.
We are going to fix society's flaws.
Yes, through sports and violent
Through
upheaval.
sports. So the 8th team we're going to play in the championship is the Tempers.
Led by the demon Ignarius. Oh, good, a whole team of demons.
No, not an entire team of demons. That would be too easy, probably.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they take up like half the field with their aura, but all you gotta do is just kind of grab the ball, let them move forward a little bit, and then zip around.
Or banish them.
Cerebrametaros.
Both you and
You're gonna
Leisha-
pick somebody. You must pick one.
Oh.
And I'll tell you right now, it has to be one of the top 3 experienced people.
Maderusat.
And if you win,
Seta velosa.
They get to go home.
they go forever.
Lorigas entrare.
Taras nomin.
Geresama rictus.
So then we play season after season until we get everybody out.
Until the game ends. Vocations.
Well,
So start thinking now amongst your most experienced party members.
oh, I'm gonna lose a player.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's the hardest decision you're gonna have to make in this game.
Ah, jeepers.
And that's why I said it's really good to figure out different party configurations.
Okay,
Because
well,
you're going to have to play with different characters.
the good news is I'm almost done with these, unless they increase the ranks I can get.
Nah, those 8 are all that are there.
So soon my vocations are going to have an option taken out, and I can focus on
Just
other
give
things.
experience to somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah, the chat is right. It's brilliantly cruel.
Ugh.
This game has some of the most bittersweet decision making I've ever seen.
So who am I gonna have to make go bye-bye?
I'd say your top 3 right now are Rookie, Jody, and Tizo. Hedwin might be close because you've been using him as well.
Yeah.
Got to give up one of your best players, assuming you win. You don't win, you lose nobody. But the plan doesn't progress as much.
Frare timigentas. Canoro. Quem prevestamos. Some keras gogiter.
You don't know the other teams aren't philosophically aligned with your plan.
No.
Have you
they're
asked
not.
them?
Well, you remember what the Essence said to you.
Remind me
The
again
bird
who the
team.
Okay.
They said your home will burn when we get back home.
Okay, that's one team out of 8. And
But
also,
you know that you
Manny
you know-
is a prick, so that's 2 out of 8.
yeah, you know, Manly Tinderstoff only cares about his position in society, so he wants to assume a new role in high society, some kind of politician.
The worms are kind of insane and useless.
The Fate are mostly well-intentioned.
Which one was the Fate?
The first dog team, the dog
Oh,
with the
yeah,
foster son.
yeah. Old Good Boy.
Yeah.
Old Good Boy can go back.
The Accusers were the first team we played against Lendl.
Who just had a bug up his ass for no reason.
Yeah, he had his chance and he messed up.
Sirindare.
Okay, fine. So it's us and Old Good Boy, and everyone else is bastard.
You've got the Withdrawn, who are the Snake team, who are obsessed with... Oh,
They're like a death cult.
they are an absolute death cult. We do not want them to go free.
Oh, fuck. They had the bouncy poison shit. I'm not gonna have to fight the bouncy poison shit again, am I? Fuck, I am, aren't I? Fuck!
If we play in that stadium again, yeah?
I fucking hate that stadium. Is that the swamp?
Swamp.
Fuck the swamp. Fuck Florida. Also, maybe Louisiana. I've never been.
So Volfred is telling us he planted, you know.
Oh yeah, he can do sapling shit, can't he? That would.
Yeah, he can, but he has informants.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like he can use his saplings as little spies.
But his goal, he was looking for people who would be, you know, allies.
It just occurred to me, is Jody wearing like a very pronounced breastplate, or is she just snuggling a boulder?
No, she's wearing a breastplate.
Okay.
She's armored.
Sure, I just wasn't sure if she was. I figured she was armored, but I wasn't sure if she was just like, I'm gonna carry this rock around for the passive gains.
Jody carries a boulder just because she can.
Gotta keep the arms up.
So yeah, the whole reason Hedwyn, Rookie, and Jody found you is because they picked up on the rumors from Volfred and found the Black Wagon.
Okay.
And they found a reader when
Volfred
someone got cast down.
Mm-hmm. Volfred sought Hedwyn out to be like the face of this whole thing.
Pretty much. And that's why they found you in the desert at the beginning of the game.
Alright, maybe I've been a little mean to Hedwyn.
Hedwyn's the only reason you're alive. The other two were gonna leave you for dead.
Sure, so games with like big casts like this and, you know, lots of characters to make your party out of will usually have one generic, usually straight white dude, but not always, because in Mass Effect 3 this was Jacob. But just the most like Boy Scout, vanilla, milquetoast, worthless fucking character, and I never liked them. And
Hedwyn's a good boy.
Hedwyn's good, but fucking like Kaiden in Mass Effect, get him out of my fucking party. Jacob.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of Kaiden. Jacob also I wasn't a fan of. He was alright, but he was pretty boring.
He's a Boy Scout. He's like, I have some daddy issues.
The thing I don't like about them is that they're boring. That's what I could care less about the rest of them.
Yeah. In Fire Emblem, it's usually your Cavaliers.
It's usually your promoted Cavalier.
He's usually the old mentor type, I find.
Oh, yeah, okay.
He's usually like the Obi-Wan.
Yeah, I got you.
But like your Cain
you usually
and Abel,
pick one of those Cavaliers to stick with.
Yeah, just because you need one, and then later on you're gonna get your Pegasus and your Worm Rider.
Wyvern Knight, yeah.
Wyvern Knight, yeah, and that'll. I started playing Shadow Dragon and the Blade of Light. It's very impressive considering it's from 1990. Because they did that Switch, $5 download version.
More plot.
Because you're the only ones down here that aren't dicks.
Alright, this is important. Why are we playing in the championship game, besides the fact that we have a perfect record?
I'm going to go with my extrapolation earlier, and we are the ones with the most leftist socialist leanings. Or fucking some prophecy bullshit. Alright, fine.
Renan Noxanas.
In other words, we're the control group for judging people.
Well, then we clearly should be the ostrich feathers. Oh, well, I mean, we kind of are, though.
So,
Nightwing. I wonder if that was intentional.
This is your lore plot conceit for why you always play in the championship game.
Quandum cariblarius.
Repeat that canta.
Quem entrarose?
This is why our season record doesn't matter.
Correct. Because we are the team against which all other teams are judged. It's a gameplay conceit for why you always play the championship.
Sure.
But, you know, it's also backed by lore, so you can take or leave it.
I personally, would be totally fine with, like, if you were to run this on a bracket system and if we didn't get into the final game, like, well,
you'd be like, well, next season then, time to start training.
Yeah, or, you know, like, watch 2 AI teams go at it in, you know, for a bit, and that's your punishment. I would be fine with that. I would think that would be kind of fun. I understand that that's probably not the idea with the widest market appeal, though, so.
Right. But, I mean, surely you've noticed the similarities now. We have a mask. We have a variety of masks. And we need someone for each mask. And we have 8 scribes.
We shall become the new gods. Also,
more or less.
Surely.
So we are supposed to be a living version of the scribes.
Man, any polytheistic pantheon I can think of that you could do the equivalent of in the real world, you would not want to be the living version of those people. It's usually very bad.
No, probably not.
Usually lots of torture and incest.
So valuables or blessings?
Blessing.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go with the blessing, because so far material goods, with some very rare exceptions, have been kind of disappointing. I don't need any more tree bark. He does not like the cold. Ooh,
there you go.
That's pretty good. Nice views. Hey, let's look at the Sacred Waters. I love his enthusiasm. Wait, cistern? That's poo water.
I thought it was like a reservoir.
Oh, maybe.
Hang on, I'm gonna look it up.
No, the cistern is the toilet tank, the back tank. I guess it would make more sense as a reservoir than...
A tank for storing water, especially one supplying taps or as part of a flushing toilet.
Oh, fair enough. Well, good. Good. Also, he was like a worm, so, you know, it's not outside of the realm of possibility, but good. I like this version better. Yep, that's how information works. He doesn't want to go.
No, he's got things to do.
Well,
Oh, cool.
Oh, some bonus XP. Good for him. So the good news is, if I were to, send him against his will, it's not like he'd be around to... it's not like I'd ever have to deal with it.
Right.
Like, yeah, you be mad at me in the overworld. I'll be down here.
All right, here we are.
Perfect record.
Tam diem en selu.
The tension is palpable.
Num caraveras.
Secretaves.
We need to do the ceremony.
I need a retiring coach to give me a rousing locker room speech. Oh, hey, you.
Shalom Tessa.
Salutium seres.
Strawberries.
This is Ashley Barrett, the woman who appears in a lot of Supergiant games.
I forget her name, but Transistor protagonist, right?
For the singing parts, yeah, I think so. Wait, she didn't have a voice, so yeah.
Pelamta seres.
Tantarara Frontus.
Val.
Estaradamtus. Ransagelostium.
Oxare shontas.
Necrate stale.
I really haven't gotten anyone else's backstory yet, aside from his.
Correct.
I haven't really, yeah, and I've been pretty good about keeping up on the optional dialogues and things.
Yep, it's that they're buried deeper in the game.
I must know all your sins.
That you my sister?
But Ruki,
Tereyameta.
I'm Tizo. That's all you get.
Sumilian perkunta.
Simarashen Taromdas. Nagirada.
You.
I've retired.
He's retired.
Tenkranta.
Ogre me varemas.
What's your backstory?
I don't particularly like any of them, but this one's the least cliche, so I'll go with that. I'm just here for a good time.
Yeah, I just want to see what happens.
Ah. Bug it.
Tratan Octeloriga.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember Transistor, and a lot of it did not stick.
A little bit of it stuck with me. It may be their weakest game, but that's not saying much because their games are really good.
Yeah, it was fine. I probably would never play it again, but...
I played it like 1.5 times.
I played it twice because you gotta beat New Game Plus to get an achievement. That's about it.
And you still don't remember any of it?
Yeah, Like, very, very little.
Huh.
Deranta dale.
Something about, like, the city has to vote on how the laws are gonna... I don't remember.
Well, here's something you won't forget. Your first championship game.
Woo! Woo! Alright, I would like to buy a $12 beer, $7
Yeah.
bag of popcorn.
I was thinking about how expensive everything is in stadiums and how I haven't been to one in a long time.
Well, I mean, everywhere. Fucking movie theaters. Like, movie theater concessions.
Worse
are
than
getting
movie
better.
theaters, yeah.
And movie theaters are getting close. I remember
Yeah,
I
they
bought
are.
last January.
The only
I bought
difference is that
a-
movie theaters won't survive this fucking cycle we're in.
That's true. Well, I bought one of those like $30 popcorn buckets.
I remember. Yeah, you did. You told me the one that renews.
Yeah, it's like yeah, it's $30, but you can get like a like a $5 refill on it every time you come in and go see a bunch of movies. It'll pay for itself. And then 2020 happened. It's sitting on my table as a reminder of me being a fool.
I mean, you couldn't have predicted the world would end in a certain way.
Let's see. I used it for Star Wars 9, which was bad. I used it for The Hunt, which was good. I think that's it.
Vado ad andare.
Oh, okay. We're having...
One last, you know, original 3 meeting. OG3. So, have you made your decision yet? Don't tell me what it is.
Depending on who they give me as options, yeah, I think I have.
Nimsoli.
Okay.
But again, it's entirely possible the person I'm thinking of isn't going to be in the...
It may be eligible. The only stipulation to that is that they have to be the first member you pick, so they're the frontline person.
Really?
Yes.
Amir Tamen.
Motiven?
So the first one you pick is the anointed one.
Hey, Lamta.
And the other two can be whoever you want.
Alkiam decent.
Quagressarum.
Yeah, okay, Hedwin, I appreciate the optimism, but soon you're going to have to like, temper that with reality.
Yeah, really.
Like...
We got some of Hedwin's backstory. We didn't get all of it, though.
But that's all the backstory we've gotten on anyone. Like
True.
He found the
It's
bird
true.
person and they became friends and he deserted, but like no one else I've gotten shit.
Yeah.
Rookie has got history with like the rabid dog that is mean. And Pam has got her sister.
Yeah.
Gilman
No,
has
we don't know why anyone was exiled.
True, yeah, that's all just downside drama. That's not from the before time.
Isenta Yunka.
Di praxe carica. Salamete.
Okay. The Imp Haub and I, we helped to save my Emperor, and when the danger did subside, my Emperor Solium Mur had said something to me which shook me to the essence of my being. He said, "You gave your freedom, Master Golathanian, so that I may yet have mine. You two now are in exile of the downside, and all the days which I have left, I could never repay the mercy you have shown me, so if I cannot do so in this life, then I shall do it in the next. We crossed the land together, and together with the imp, we gained the company of those who saw in him what I did. End of chapter 1.
Cool. You know, I don't usually read this book, so it's typically, so it's actually kind of it's slightly new for me.
Right.
We have a tiny refrigerator now.
Cool.
No, don't drink before the game, no!
Hey, remember in Legend of Korra where they made an entire sport out of just fuck each other up with magic for half an hour?
That was really cool. Except for the part where they couldn't have airbenders.
Well, it's just because there were none.
Well, because there were none, yeah.
Yeah, airbenders didn't exist. Spoilers for Legend of Korra. Airbenders didn't exist until, like, season 3.
Alright, there's your respec item.
Okay.
$20, respec.
I don't want to respec right now. I don't think I need to.
No, you don't. You've been making good decisions so far.
But just in case...
Oh no, the bark, no!
See, you trade the bark for the respec. I knew I held on to it for a reason.
One dab of those things and you'll be like, woo, know what I mean? Yeah. So in case you want one there.
Sweet. Okay. Ugh.
Is it time?
Oh god. Okay.
All right. It's been a long time coming. We've had a lot of plot, a lot of lore, but now it's finally time to play some basketball. And this is going to be your toughest game yet. I guarantee you. I played this, my first time I played this was the first game I lost. Probability of success, 20%.
Okay.
That will go up as you win games.
This is for all the marbles.
Yeah, here we go. It's gonna go by kind of quick, but try and take in all of the scenery we get here.
Many years have passed since last the Nightwings gained the summit of the sacred mountain and stood upon the fall of Solium. You are to be commended for your guidance, reader, but only if you can prevail in this liberation rite. Here you stand to gain much more than some enlightenment. Your adversaries are none other than the Tempers. I trust they need no introduction. Soon,
Tariq and Celeste are standing there on the sides.
shall regain their freedom.
Volunta lorigas. Regeta noxalas.
Oh, he's got an Ashen Coal. That's gonna be fun. That means they've got 130 points on their Pyre.
Who most deserves their freedom?
Ruki, Jody, and Tizo are eligible.
Well, that makes my decision pretty easy. Question.
Yes.
If she goes, will I get her talisman back?
Yes.
Okay.
Sounds like you're leaning towards Jody.
Yes.
Okay.
She's who I was thinking of to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm hoping we can take the lessons we've learned with Rookie and Tizo and make this a clean sweep.
An easy game. We are playing against a demon, so you may have to use your cast.
But Rookie's cast is very long and very precise.
Rookie is the one to cast against him. Because he can do it from a long ways away.
The only downside is I would have really liked to have been able to start off with Rookie just to make it that much faster on the jump, but here we are.
Sure.
Who shall lend her support?
Tizo with the presence rock.
Or maybe...
Oh, with his special thing, yeah. He's got the Ashen Coal that gives him an extra 30 points. They got a snake and a worm on their team. This is an interesting team.
I forget what the snake does.
Snake has a shotgun blast. They also have a very fast dash, even though they're slow without dashing. And honestly, if you want an edge on this one, I'd give some Stardust to that thing. Hell yeah.
Doubled up my zips.
Yeah. You got a good thing there.
19 as opposed to... Oh, I can't see what Jody's presence is as a comparison.
It's pretty good. His presence is still... It's bigger than the crone, and it's bigger than the worm. It's just not bigger than the demon.
And that's what Rookie's for.
Tizo.
And then we've got that.
I have one other piece of advice for you before this all starts.
What's up?
Don't get distracted by the song.
Rookie. It is done.
Conceal Taram. Volunta Lorigas.
Okay, ball is up.
Commence.
Oh.
Ah! No!
Oh no!
What?
There you go. Got a lucky break. Good.
Where'd my...
Nice. Luminous Idol. Yeah, there you go.
I forgot what luminous idol means. Oh, you bastard.
Oh, he countered that real hard. Here he comes.
Ah!
Oh, he tossed it. Well, only for 4 points. There you go. That's the play. That's the play. Charge right in and cast.
Wrong button.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Oh, you bastard.
Ah, damn, they knocked you down. That's dangerous. Oh god, that was so close. Oh. Coming back. Gotta score with Tizo. There you go.
Okay.
You have it!
You have the ore! Yeah!
Doused to the adversary's flames.
Tie game?
The
Haven't been
Nightwing
paying
Tie
shall
game.
prevail at this rate.
Shit.
Careful.
How
There you
very
go.
fortunate.
You got it. You got it. You got it.
Their
You got it.
power weakens.
Getting there.
You got this. You got a good rhythm going. Oh no, Iggy's having some doubts.
Let's hope that translates to hopelessness.
The demon whom you
I
face
actually really
was
like
once
Iggy.
a man. Long
Oh, you fell
since
short.
Downside,
Tried to jump too hard.
or rather by his crimes. I suspect his penance is not yet
Go.
complete.
Okay. You're distracted. There you
Remember
go.
everything,
2 more.
dear.
Oh!
The demon's banished.
You're still there. Oh no. Okay. Watch the lunge.
Oh.
All right. Don't let him get past you.
The orb is loose.
Come on. Come on. Zip.
The
Yes. One more. One more.
No more than a lick of flame remains.
Ah, you just hit the ridge.
Side play, side play. Got
We
it.
score with Jody? Okay.
Good, but oh,
Get around the shotgun.
oh!
Yes! Excellent.
The
Fantastic.
Nightwings
By the
proved
Excellent
they
game.
were
fucking nub.
An outcome which left little room for doubt.
Man, this game fucking owns.
This
I don't
is
care
so
what anybody
good.
says.
The liberation right. And thus, the scribes have chosen.
You did it.
The exile
Goodbye, Jody.
appointed by the Nightwings shall be free. Absolved of all
So if we lost that,
misdeeds,
Iggy would go free.
return to glory in the Commonwealth.
And we would,
But
adversary
as a result,
and
we're going to
all
be seeing
others
Iggy
shall
the rest of the
remain
game.
to carry out their rightful sentences.
but we won't be getting a won't be getting any further use on Jody.
No. You should have had this.
Sorry, Ig.
So notice there's a statue for every scribe. May she return in glory.
Godspeed, Captain Jodariel. The 8 scribes are ever merciful. By their grace, the cycle of the rites may soon commence again.
Fuck, that feels good.
Good job. You did it. Like I said, I lost that game my first time. Because it's pretty challenging.
If I still smoked, I want a cigarette right now.
Yeah, right? Yeah, like
Jesus.
I'll have one after this stream is done, but I'm slowly killing myself, so I don't advocate that lifestyle.
Until the rites begin anew.
Nah, this game's great. I love this game. They make the big game feel really good.